What's up, guys? In this video, I'm going to be talking about the best fragrance clones for niche houses. I do have two clones for four different houses. Um, but yeah, let's go ahead and get right into it. These are not going to be the ones you normally hear. Maybe some, but not too many of them. So we're going to go ahead and start off with the House of Parfums de Marly. So the best clone of Godolphin is going to be Maison Alhambra's Galatea. It's like a fruitier ombre leather. So if you do have ombre leather or have an ombre leather clone, it's pretty redundant to that. I actually preferred this fragrance over Amber and Leather by Maison Alhambra. So I did go ahead and get this one, or just kept this one and sold the other one. Next one is going to be a clone of Herod by Parfums de Marly, and this is going to be Hercules by Maison Alhambra. This one's really addicting. It's one of those that you put on, you just can't stop smelling yourself. But those are my two Parfums de Marly clones. Really love both of them. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into the Creed house. So for Creed, the best clone for Creed's Royal Oud. This is a twist, but I don't think, besides probably Alexandria Fragrances or maybe Dua, there's not a direct clone for Royal Oud. So this is going to be your Royal Highness 3. And this fragrance, really good fragrance, high quality. It's a little bit more expensive, but the quality is there. The packaging is really nice. The bottle's heavy. It's a really, just for it to be an Afnan fragrance, they really did put a lot of money into the materials, which is probably why it's a little bit more expensive than the rest of their clones. I know the price has come down a bit, so you could probably find it at a better price than I bought it at. I believe I bought it at $79 a while back, but really good fragrance. That one's definitely one you won't be disappointed. Next one is going to be a Creed Aventus clone. This is my favorite Aventus clone. I've tried many of them. It's going to be Supremacy Silver by Afnan. Another really good one. So this is, out of the two Aventus fragrances I've had, I'm not sure which batches it is. This is the one that's come the closest to that DNA, in my opinion. I know a lot of the YouTuber fragrance channels have their own. If it's Club de Nuit, Intense Man, or not Intense Man, what are the Club de Nuits? I smelled the Club de Nuit ones. I really did not like the smell of the Club de Nuit. I get the similarity. The opening is not anywhere near Aventus, in my opinion. I get the dry down, but this one's just there from beginning to end. So I believe it's also cheaper than the Club de Nuits. So I would definitely spend my money on Supremacy Silver over Club de Nuit. I've tried Alharmine's L'Aventure Night. Again, I still prefer this one over that one. Have not tried Maison Alhambra's Aventus clone. Just does not look good at all. But definitely recommend, if you guys are looking for an Aventus clone, that's the one I would go to. Next one is a Xerjoff's Herba Pura clone. This one's going to be Al Haramine's Gold Edition. Again, this is probably a little bit on the pricier side. I believe this goes for about $40 or $50. But again, it's one of these fragrances that either you really love it or you really hate it. Just looking at what I've heard from different people, they either really love the fruitiness of the Herba Pura DNA or they really hate it. I'm one of the people that really loves it. Every time I put this fragrance on, that's one I really do not regret putting on. I wish I would wear it more, but it's just that my collection is pretty big. It's one of my first clones that I didn't even know was a clone, and it's a fragrance I wear, or I wish I could wear more. Next one is going to be a Xerjoff's Naxos clone. This is going to be Vaux Elegant by Emir. This is another really good fragrance. I did have a decant or a sample of Xerjoff. This one really comes really close to Xerjoff's Naxos. So I would not spend my money on Naxos because of this clone. Xerjoff is one of those fragrances, again, that people either really love it or hate it. They think it's either not special enough for the price. If this clone never came out and I only had the sample of Xerjoff of Naxos, I would definitely buy a bottle of Naxos. I do really like Naxos, but some people really don't think it's that good of a fragrance. So if you do pick this one up, I don't know if you should blind buy it. If you're into tobacco notes and not really, I'm like half foot in the door to tobacco or straight tobacco notes, and this is a tobacco fragrance I really do enjoy. But I would definitely recommend this fragrance. Next one is going to be the House of Amouage. These are two pickups that I wish I could also wear more. This one's going to be a clone of Amouage's Reflection Man. This is going to be Shiyaka by Cud Lodge Fragrances. This fragrance may have been my most complimented fragrance quickly. So this the first time I wore it, I believe I got 3 compliments. It could have been 2. I don't remember exactly how much it was. I think I spoke about it in the review, which was a pretty fresh wear. It's been maybe like a month now, but great projection. I got told like I smell like certain cereal. I'm not sure if it was Fruit Loops or Apple Jacks, one of the two. By the same, different times, same guy told me I smelled either like Fruit Loops or Apple Jacks with this fragrance. Then with a different fragrance, same guy tells me I smell like another cereal. I don't think it smells like cereal. I think it was just a hungry fella. But this fragrance has great projection, great longevity. You do go nose blind very quickly, but that fragrance is noticeable for other people. So be careful with the sprays on this one. I don't think this would offend anybody, but you never know who works in the office and who wants to just call things out for no reason. And last one, this is going to be a clone of Amouage's Bracken Man. This is going to be a brackish, as you could tell. They cloned the bottle to tea. The fragrance itself, it's a really nice fougere. If you're really into fougere fragrances, I definitely recommend picking this clone up. I'm not sure if there's any other brands that make clones of Bracken Man. Again, probably the Alexandria Fragrances or Duo brand. But that's all I got for you guys. Please leave a like and subscribe. I will catch you guys on the next one. See ya.